Here we are out in the woods. Obviously not very far, as you can tell by all the racket from the dogs and chickens. But got this fan out here, and it runs and moves under its own power if it weren't stuck in the mud. It does a lot better than I ever expected, because I never would have thought it would have gotten to this point. But it was dry when I drove it here. Now it's not. So now it won't move. Pretty chilly out here too. Perfect time to use my Hobo stove, this time with alcohol. So it's in my bug out bag. Okay, so there's the Hobo stove. And like I said, we're going to use denatured alcohol. 91% isopropyl alcohol works okay too, but denatured alcohol is better. And we've got it in this little oil bottle, steel oil bottle. So what are we going to use to burn it in? Because I don't have a burner, all I've got is that. The Hobo stove with nothing in it. Well, let's see what we've got. So I've got a can of soup. I think it's unfortunate that that they have pull-off tabs on cans of soup now. I don't think that's a good thing, but we'll deal with it. I prefer that it not have that. I also have a couple packs of different flavored packs of peanut butter crackers, and those have been in my bug out bag for quite a while. But I like to carry things like that, the soup or some other canned goods and some crackers in my bug out bag, and sometimes it'll stay in there for months before it gets used. So, you know, I generally prefer to have saltines with my can of soup, but this kind of works better for when I'm out on the road or trekking out in the woods or whatever, because these work well on their own without anything else, and they also go well with soup or beanie weenies or what have you. So I do have my Coleman Solo cook kit. And it lives in my bug out bag. And I've got my Swedish spork. I have several sporks, but this one is my favorite and I use it quite often. So this is the Coleman stainless steel Trekker cook kit. It has a pot with lid. Lid doubles as a skillet. Let me unzoom that. Lid doubles as a skillet. It's got a stainless steel bowl with skillet and a smaller bowl, stainless steel, without a lid. So what we're going to do, let's see. Now I have some sports forks in there too, just regular from a fast food restaurant forks. And I also have some of these solid fuel sticks, charcoal sticks. So if nothing else, I can use one of those to make heat. But at this point though, what we're going to do is go ahead and open this stuff up. And I think that the larger bowl is going to be the way to go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to do it. So zoom back in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Add a little bit of water to it. The can says to add a whole can of water to it, but I almost never do that. I usually put more like a half can in it. So now we're going to peel this paper off, because you never know when that might come in handy for starting a fire. Okay, and we're going to turn this soup can into a burner. So we'll pull out the awl on my Swiss Army knife and start about there, I guess, maybe. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting all these on the same level, but it'll probably be okay. So yeah, just intake holes all the way around at approximately the same level. Now, I tell you what, I'm not sure if I should put holes near the top or not, because you're supposed to do that, but that might only be useful if you're going to set a pot or something directly on the can as exhaust ports. But we'll do it anyway. Either way, it ought to work. This camera says I only have 4 minutes remaining. It said 51 minutes when I started out. Let's see, this thing is just about, the battery is just about shot. So we're going to put the soup can in there and pour some denatured alcohol in it. And I spilled it all inside the stove, but that should make it easier to light. Definitely don't want it anywhere near when I light that. So here we go. Okay, it's going. Yeah. Actually, put this on the downhill side because I think that'll work better. There we go. Now, it says I've got 1 minute remaining. Let's pause it. So yeah, the battery in my video camera is just about dead, so I'm continuing on with the camera and my phone. There's no point in allowing a dead battery to ruin everything. It's been going for about probably 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and it's steaming pretty well. So it's definitely getting hot. It'll be ready in a few minutes. Alright, so I thought some pepper would be a good thing to put in the soup, and I rummaged around in my bug out bag, couldn't find any. Dug around in the van a little bit too, in the glove box, also couldn't find any. And it's been 8 or 9 minutes I was rummaging around and trying to find some pepper, which needs to go in the bug out bag. I found this that I forgot was in there. This is a U.S. military issue survival kit. It says Cage Prime Fishing Kit Survival. And it says $5.93 for the date on the sticker. On the package it says Clear Guard. I guess that's the company that made it. and it says February 93. So anyway, that's from 1993. Military Survival Fishing Kit. It's pretty interesting. I need to open that up at some point and do an inventory, see what's in it, make sure everything's in good condition. So we're gonna sit here and enjoy some soup, and the camera is about to shut off, but anyway, as you saw, denatured alcohol in a field expedient burner worked quite well. Uh-oh. It would spill. Okay. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys.